a makeshift camp in Haiti, just a few minutes from the border with the Dominican Republic. This is just one of 4 new camps in the area. All have sprung up over the past 6 months. More than 2,500 people call them home. This shack, made from tree branches and cardboard, is all that Miguelito Willian has. The 33-year-old insists he was born in the Dominican Republic and that he's been deported to Haiti. From the moment he steps outside each day, he feels anxious, surrounded by strangers in a strange land.
Yo me siento personal, no me siento bien aquí así.
Miguelito's routine is always the same. He goes to get water twice a day. There's one source for everyone. Then he begins the search for food. Too proud to beg from his neighbors, he goes to one of the few friends he's made to ask if he has something to spare. But his friend doesn't. Today, Miguelito won't eat. He says that when officials accused him of being Haitian, he wasn't allowed to go home to get his birth certificate and ID. Now separated from his daughter, who still lives in the Dominican Republic, Miguelito says his life has ended.
Yo tenía miedo en el momento que cuando me agarraron, porque de repente se llevó esos militares con letra de vaina y abusando un recibo como una presión, que yo no estaba esperando esa presión. Lo único que yo pensé en mi vida es mi hija.
Everyone in the crowded camp has a different story. Some came afraid of what might happen if they remained in the Dominican Republic after the deadline passed to get their documents in order. According to the International Organization for Migration, by early December, more than 28,000 people had spontaneously returned to Haiti from the Dominican Republic. Around 11,000 were officially deported, and about another 9,500 say they were deported. All totaled, around 49,000 cases by their estimates. But of those, more than 8,300 people say they were actually born in the Dominican Republic. Several people who were wrongfully deported have returned to the Dominican Republic with United Nations help. The Dominican government told us that nobody born there has been deported, but 1 or 2 cases may have fallen through the cracks. Like many, Geralda Eloy uprooted her family and fled because she was afraid they could be rounded up or attacked. She too says she was born in the Dominican Republic, but her birth was never registered. Weeks after she left, she and her husband did receive permission to stay as foreign workers, but now she doesn't know if her children, born in the Dominican Republic but with no papers, would be allowed back in should she and her husband return.
Si yo sabía que yo podía quedar, yo no iba a venir. Está en toda situación mal. Aquí hay enfermedad y de todo. Aquí nosotros teníamos fiebre, tenía de todo, diarrea, vómito, de todo.
Sickness is running through the camp, and now cholera too. Local aid agencies say help is urgently needed. At least 17 people have died in this region in the last 3 months, including some in the camp. And in all, there have been almost 100 suspected cholera cases. The spike in cholera cases has increased fears amongst the international community of a wider outbreak. The World Bank Special Envoy came to see for herself.
We are working with the government to really prevent cholera, and particularly to prevent deaths from cholera. And so we want to make sure that it doesn't continue.
Along with international agencies, Haitian charities and human rights groups regularly visit the camps. For those who witness the misery here every day, it's clear where the blame lies, with Haitian politicians.
Esta gente nunca ha tenido ningún interés para la élite, el Estado, los gobiernos de Haití, porque son mayoría gente que vienen del campo, que vivían en una situación de exclusión social. Le voy a decir que asuma su responsabilidad.
Antoine says it's time to recognize the situation as a humanitarian crisis, and that it was hunger, not cholera, that claimed the first death in the camp. Those who live here complain that visitors come and go, but nothing changes. There is in fact a plan drawn up by a number of international groups to relocate the 2,600 people living in these camps to different parts of Haiti. But so far, it hasn't been approved by the Haitian government. The Haitian government didn't respond to America Tonight's request for comment. With their future uncertain, those living here are beginning to settle in. A motorbike repair shop has sprung up, so too a makeshift store selling provisions to those who have a few dollars. Some are trying to get by making charcoal, others are taking a bigger gamble, illegally crossing the border back into the Dominican Republic, looking for work as laborers. Emilienne packs her husband John Robert's bag before he leaves for 3 days of work back in the Dominican Republic. Both Haitian, they left there out of fear. The 22-year-old can make almost $3 a day working in the fields, more than he can in Haiti.
Nou pa ka ret mou gang kou moun ki la ou ki ansama vek nou. C'était ou moun selman ki la k'ta vi. Ou ta oblige le ou voisin ta bon ba ou. Ou satisfait ansama vek li men ou gen madame ou gen ti moun ansama vek ou. Ou da konnen même si par exemple vi a menace ou c'est vrai, mais kote ou ka yon position ou ka mette gen journée, faut qu'on mette l'obliga ou.
Jean Robert walks a few minutes from the camp to a river which divides the two nations. Once across, he'll do his best to evade border guards. He times his journeys to coincide with their breaks. Watching from the other side, his wife worries that each time he crosses illegally, he's putting his life at risk. A few kilometers from the camps in the town of Anse-à-Pitre, Haiti, the arrival of so many people has caused anxiety, even if many are fellow Haitians. Some in the town also depend on food aid to survive and worry their lives will now become harder.
La comunidad no puede hacer fuerza con esa gente y el que tiene que trabajar con esa gente es el gobierno. Si no hay comida, no hay mucha cosa, no hay empleo, la seguridad no está fiable.
At the camp, a moment of respite from so much uncertainty. A celebration in a shack which serves as a church. As they sing, they pray that someone will help them. But only a few dozen of the camp population come. Many are losing faith, including Miguelito.
Yo en este momento yo estoy viviendo un mundo como si fuera un mundo de un hombre vivo, porque eso se llama una cárcel de hombre vivo. Y si sale de aquí, usted sale vivo, usted puede ser gracias a Dios. Pero si usted no se pone como quiera que sea, si no hacen rápido o una vaina, aquí no hay vida para nadie.
At the end of another long day, neither he nor his neighbors expect their lives in Haiti to get better anytime soon. David Mercer, Al Jazeera, near Anse-à-Pitre, Haiti.